Megan. Basically, I was thinking of a question I was asked by my significant other. Looking back and all that, realizing that I probably had schizophrenia this entire, time. What did I think of like childhood, middle school, even high school? Knowing that being what it is, that definitely and drastically affected everything. And, well, thinking about it, I'm honestly not terribly sure what I think about it. Till recently, I've thought about this question before, but I've never really tried to, I guess, pin down an answer. More or less, what I can say is that I wouldn't change, for better or worse, anything that's ever happened to me because of actually where I am. I mean, family's not always been what I would like it to be. Not that anyone's ever is, but my family's doing pretty good now on just about any measuring stick you can think of. I met someone who means the world to me, my significant other, and I got a pretty good best friend. And there's other people I've known through the years that are pretty amazing people. And I may not have met any of them if I changed even one thing. So I don't really have regrets, but you gotta wonder what could have been, or what might be different. So, to the best of my abilities, I've been thinking about that question. What do I think, knowing that I probably have had schizophrenia my entire life? First thing I kind of thought was, well, that explains so much. I remember being in elementary school and still not getting why some of the other kids did normal kid things. It made no sense to me sometimes. Not that I couldn't reason it out, but still didn't quite get it. And there are cases of that basically all throughout my life. So there are things that explains, but I guess probably the number one thing is like when it's come to troubles like in school. It's kind of nice to know that it's not sometimes that I couldn't do anything despite my best effort. I literally couldn't do anything because of something I didn't know I had. So it's nice knowing that basically now that I know what I have with medicine, and also taking into account different kind of study habits I need to have to work around schizophrenia, that basically I can do a lot of things now that I struggled with before. And it might be hard, but the fact is, if I put in the effort, I can successfully do most of it. That's pretty amazing thought, to be honest. So really, it's kind of the best I can say is with relief is kind of how I feel about everything. If you're being lazy on something, you're just being lazy, but it's good to know that when it came to understanding things, and even now when it comes to understanding things, sometimes I'm not getting things, and it's not my fault because I honestly try. But schizophrenia is not something you just try and it goes away. Sometimes it's just there. I wanted to answer this question for anyone still watching because it's an important one. It's a good one to wonder. What is a person with schizophrenia? What do they think about their lives? How did it affect their lives if they were diagnosed at a certain age, knowing there was a good chance they probably had it their entire lives? And I would say with relief is kind of how I would sum up how I feel in general about it. Mostly because it means I can do just about anything I want to with the right effort, time. It's good to know that. I'll probably try to answer this question a little bit better again, but for now, I think this pretty much sums it up with relief. So thank you to anyone still watching, and hopefully I will put up more videos that will give you some insights into the mind of a person with schizophrenia, so that people can see someone with schizophrenia, or really any mental illness, is just like just about anyone else who does not have anything wrong with them. It's kind of like having a severe personality quirk. Still a person, still a unique sense of humor, still gonna laugh at some jokes. Some would be clever jokes, some would be stupid jokes, and some I'm just not gonna laugh at. Anyhow, thank you for watching. Have a good day.